How we doing? I feel like sitting at the back of the room, I've got to know you, so I'll let you get to know me a little bit. I'm actually quite a nervous guy, quite a shy guy, despite doing this. And recently I joined a football team to try and help me with that. And I don't have the body for it, do I, lads? But I joined, you just didn't have to agree, harsh. But I'll tell you what happened. It was lovely. So I joined on the first day. Everyone was really, really welcoming. The manager was brilliant. And he said to me, Keith, what's your favourite position? And I said striker. Turns out that's not what he was asking. He fancied me. He was trying to fuck me. I'll never get a chance to make that first impression again. I'll tell you a little bit more about me. I'm actually a residential social care worker in a juvenile detention centre. Yeah, sounds fancy, doesn't it? It's not. It's not. That's actually just a fancy way of telling you I'm a prison officer in an underage jail. Yeah. And that's just a really long way of telling you I'm fucking depressed because I'm bullied by 16-year-olds for a living. Honestly, it is fucking rough. I do that full time. I do this in my spare time. I'm hoping someday if this was to ever go really, really well, maybe I could do this full time. Just lock teenagers up in my spare time. They say it's good to have a hobby. Get in the cage. My wife hates that joke. My wife, she keeps saying to me, she's saying, Keith, when are we going to have our own family? When are we going to have our own kids? And honestly, it is rough because, on one hand, I always thought I wanted to be a dad. I always thought I wanted to have my own children. But on the other hand, working with kids who kill people, that will fucking put you right off. Right off. Fucking hell. One of the other things that's making it difficult to have our own kids, me and my wife, we're also one of those couples. We also have a dog. And we let that dog away with everything, And the dog sleeps in our bed. And it's really fucking awkward. Because whenever we try to have sex, my wife gets jealous. We can't have anything. I found something surprising out about myself this year. I found out something really shocking, and I'm going to tell you, and I hope you are as shocked as I was. This year, I found out that I am quite a fat guy. Not a lot of shock in the room. Fuck you guys. I've noticed that no room is ever shocked, and that's not a good sign. I'll tell you how I found out. I went to see my doctor, and he said to me, Keith, you are quite a fat guy. Which I thought was harsh. I was only there to collect a prescription for my wife. So there was no need for that at all. I was shocked. In fairness, I was shocked. I shouldn't have been shocked. All the warning signs were there. None of my clothes were fitting me right. I was spending all my wages on Deliveroo. Hadn't seen my own cock since 2007. 6th-year PE class. Mr. O'Leary said it was one of the best he'd ever seen. It's a shame to hide it. I said I was going to have to do something about it. So I've joined a football team. I also joined a gym. Joined a very serious gym. Yeah, you know it's a serious gym? Doesn't have a pool. Yeah. Doesn't have any snack machines. Doesn't have any joy. It's one of them ones. Instead of joy, it has slogans on the wall. You know these ones? It says stuff like, pain is just weakness leaving the body. No, thank you. In order to be the best, you have to outdo the rest. Fuck off. Fuck off. I'll tell you the one I really struggle with. No vaping on the gym floor. Haven't mastered that one. I've been fucked out of my gym. I'll tell you, I think it's mad the things people think that they can say to you and they think it's not offensive. I'll give you an example. Recently, a work colleague, he said to me, Keith, sorry? Yeah, brilliant. Are you up next, are you? Fair play to you. I'll tell you what he said to me. It was better than that one, I can tell you that. He said, Keith, I know who you look like. I said, all right, John, go on. He said, you look just like... Oh, thank you. What are you doing after? He said, you look just like the wee boy from Stuart Little. He said, you look just like the wee boy from Stuart Little if instead of a mouse for a brother, he just got really into cake. Oh no, what a fucker. I was out in a pub in Dublin recently. Dublin barmen, they're great at it. They'll insult you and you won't even realise. I was approaching the bar, and as I got there, the barman said to me, all right, brother, what can I get you, chunky neck? And I said, yes, please. I thought the fucker was offering me a craft beer I'd never heard of. He wasn't. Later that same night, I was out with friends. I was dancing, because yes, I am as jolly as I look. And I noticed a very attractive woman checking me out from across the room. And look, Selbridge, this might shock you. That doesn't happen to me very often. She walked straight up to me. She looked me dead in the eye. And she said, hi. Sorry, my name's Sarah, and this is very forward, and I hope you don't mind me saying, but you look just like... And I got excited, you know, because I love a good celebrity doppelganger. I was hoping it wouldn't be the fucking kid from Stuart Little anyway. I thought maybe with the grey hair, maybe George Clooney. I can add Tom Cruise to the fucking list now. Fuck it, lads, I would have settled for Fat Philip Schofield. But like the Schofield that was sent to the island for diet control, not for fucking pest control. That's not what she said. She said, you look just like... Oh. She said, you look just like my gay auntie. That's not what you want. And then she proceeded to ask me for my number for her gay auntie. In fairness, I can't complain too much. It's actually going very well. We've been on a few lovely brunch dates. I've tried all sorts of new things. I've tried oat milk. Yeah. I've tried avocado. I've been fingered twice. Ladies and gentlemen, and on that note, to celebrate Pride, I've been Keith Millar, you've been brilliant. Thanks very much.